Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 12 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. This is, of course, Novus Imperium Romanum. In the previous episode, our push against the Soviet Union continued dramatically. We've made a big push over here into the Caucasus. We are pushing towards Moscow and up here towards Leningrad. At the moment, most of our armies are not currently attacking because we wanted to get a bit more preparation bonus before the next wave. But I think we are on the verge of being ready to go again. We just need to wait for a few people to get into position once more, and then we can go. Plus, we were waiting for our tanks to arrive up here, which they have since done. You guys ready? Yeah, I think we are ready for the go. So, go, go, go. Well, that was not quite what I was expecting there. You guys are going. You guys are going. You're going. Why aren't you? You have a go. No go? Okay, no go. Meanwhile, tanks, what are you doing? Actually, no, tanks I'm not going to have go. Tanks can just... I'll do myself. Really? You're not going to do anything down here? Come on, people. Better than this. Assist. Assault. Assault. Actually, no, you stay there. I mean, we can get the assaults going down there. That's fine. We have the line covered elsewhere. Meanwhile, up here. Oh, we've pushed them already. Marvellous. Okay, so you can begin an assault over there. They're doing a counter-attack, but that's really not going to last you very long. Let's have you go here. You go here. You go here. Go. You can attack. You can assist. Yeah, we're up to push basically all along this line. In fact, I'd be surprised if we can't push more down here. There we go. See, was that so hard now? The answer is no. No, it wasn't. Push, 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 push. Yeah, push, 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 push. I'm going to stop repeating push. Just go. Go, go, go. Big offensive. There we go. Loads of green numbers. Why aren't you attacking? You crazy person, you. Okay, you've made it here. Let's keep on going. In fact, you just go to Leningrad if you are able. You may as well advance as well. Where are you going? Why are you going there? Wrong way. Go that way. Why'd you get pushed? Come on. Thank you. In fact, you know what? Just delete that. Kind of agree with Aldra Hill here. Sometimes you just don't want them to do the front because you can do it better yourself. So off we go. Why have you stopped? Speaking of which, how are our tanks doing? Oh, we have almost got full tank division strength actually, which is excellent. I think we are slowly clawing our way back into positive equipment. And hopefully we'll get a bunch of equipment when the Soviets give up, which they are halfway to doing. Yes, excellent. Going. You just do this. You go that way. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. Atlantic Fleet. Japanese army in. Oh, Japan has declared war on the Netherlands. And the UK. So they have gone south. Interesting. Right, so we have got Atlantic Fleet. We can now go for Marines and Transports, which I think would be a reasonable option. I would like to start training some Marines at some point. Hello? Oh, you're over there. Okay. So Japan is at war with the Netherlands and England down here, meaning that some of the pressure on Germany will be relieved. And we have been doing a boatload of damage to Soviet convoys down here. Oh, they must be really desperate for supplies. 7 convoys we sank in that one. 5 there. Oh, but we lost 12 subs here. They're actually starting to escort. Look at all those destroyers. They can't have that many ships, surely. No, they do have a couple. Not nearly as many as us, but they have some. You're not pushing. You should be. So should you. Yeah, that's fine. Hoover Dam is completed. The Hoover Dam, the largest construction project in American history, was finally completed today. A concrete arch gravity dam in the back canyon of the Colorado River. Construction began in 1931 and was largely complete by the end of 35. The project cost... Wait, 35? It's 6 years late. The project cost $49 million, the lives of over 100 construction workers. The dam impounds Lake Mead, the largest reservoir in the United States, and provides clean drinking water and hydroelectric power to millions of homes across the states of Nevada, Arizona, California. With today's transfer of the dam from 6 companies Inc. to the federal government, the project has been finalised more than 2 years ahead of schedule. Well, it clearly hasn't. Unless it was supposed to be complete by 1945. No. It's late. It's 6 years late. This is not 2 years ahead of schedule. And I've been to the Hoover Dam. It is a very impressive structure, I have to say. Into Verbeek. Right. How are we doing over here? Are you still pushing? Yeah, you are actually pushing yourselves now. Good. Marvellous! Please do continue. And I think we're also completing a bunch of repair jobs. I just saw some yellow lines appearing, although we are taking significant structural damage. Oh yeah, the other thing we can do is move our air force up. The Ukraine is entirely in our hands. We still have a lot of planes over there, not very many over here, and a lot over here. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to leave my aircraft in the Ukraine. We're just going to keep on building aircraft, and hopefully we'll have sufficient for the next war, and not have ours shot down. So I could actually switch some of our aircraft production to armaments. Nah, they'll still be of use. You guys are moving very rapidly, which is lovely to see. Move over there. Stop attacking. We'll take this position and hit them from this side because we'll be across the river already. Up here we do need reinforcements rather quickly, guys. Rounds. Let's get up here and reinforce this line. We should be shortening the line quite a lot here though, as it sweeps across this way. At least until we get over into this region. But honestly, we'll probably just fortify this river and then push south towards Moscow. That is, after all, our primary objective. You can stay here. These tanks are already basically in position. One of you go here. Yeah, excellent. Okay, we are pushing on all fronts. We've taken Novgorod, which is lovely. As soon as this tank is in position, we'll start attacking over here. Then honestly with the tanks I think we'll turn around and start heading south before winter comes. Alright, you two begin the offensive, you support. Beautiful. Right, so Leningrad is under significant pressure now. Moscow is getting ever closer. Oh, you've been cut off. How'd that happen? You just have a really, really stonking long line to hold. Yeah, I'm sorry. But we need to take this bit. It has all the oil. Meanwhile, over halfway. Excellent. So yes, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a front line. You know what? We're going to have the tanks right here. We're just going to storm towards Moscow with the tanks. All 5 divisions, except we do want another front line, which is here, in which you 3 are involved. Your job is just to take Leningrad. Okay, good. And then the other tanks can head south, while the Browns reposition, refortify, and then start pushing south as well. Excellent. And there we go, we've made a connection, so you should get supply very soon. There we go, marvellous. Okay, good. Centralised fire control. Plus 5% soft attack for all infantry units. Marvellous. More recon, more reinforce rate. Yes, please. Those would be very handy. What are we researching right now? Oh yeah, there was another thing I could do actually, and I totally should do this. Tanks, SPG, lots of artillery, bit more armour, and then reliability so we don't have to keep replacing them. Not bothering about the engine too much. In fact, we'll just do this. This is a pretty good build. We'll save a bit of that, and then we will assign a construction line for these guys, which we will place here. I think I'm just going to cancel these planes. Where'd those go? They clearly went into this, didn't they? Now you should have a line. Excellent. Because what we're going to do is we're going to switch some of our tanks for self-propelled guns, so that we have more soft attack with the tank divisions and they can hopefully hit harder. We do, however, need to buy a whole bunch more steel because the Germans are still not selling. Thanks, Germany, for being not very useful. Tungsten, because we're building a bunch more artillery. Alright, good. And that is all the deficits dealt with. Oh, and Leningrad has fallen. Marvellous. So yes, all of you can now be assigned to there. Off you go. Are you just driving? You shouldn't be just driving. You should be going full speed ahead to here. Go. And likewise with you two. Full speed ahead to here. Go. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. I think the assault on Moscow is very nearly good to go. I might expand the yellow line very slightly so that they can take up some of the slack off the blues, because the blues are very thinly spread right now. I think that is a good plan. So we're going to reduce your line to here. I'm going to extend yours to here. There we go. And that will give you more slack to actually begin the offensive. And now look, because we have our excellent mountain troops, we're absolutely kicking their asses here in the Caucasus Mountains, which is fantastic. C'est fantastique. Honestly, you guys might as well push. Right, tanks, you in position yet? No, and I want you to get some preparation bonus, so we can really shove hard, though we probably won't need to. Yeah, the Soviets are definitely on the back foot. Like, taking out that massive group of divisions over here, I think has really hurt the Soviet Union because their lines are spread so much thinner. And we haven't had similar division losses. And in fact, our industry is really starting to ramp up now. So I'm going to assume that we've pushed far enough forwards that their bombers can't reach our main industry anymore. Oh, we're on the outskirts of Moscow already. Nice. In which case, you know what? We're just going to push. Just straight through, guys. Go for it. No, in fact, go from here to here. Because there's no water to cross here. You may as well... Oh no, that's being attacked. Never mind. Should be able to hold that position easily enough. And indeed we were. We have a very, very thinly spread line at the moment. That is the main problem. You attack here. You attack. Luxembourg has capitulated to the Germans. And in fact, you know what? You could do some very significant damage here right now. And cut all of this off, which would be lovely. Meanwhile, Moscow. Here comes the tank rush. Let's just switch you around. Yeah, our tanks hit really hard now. Attack 400. And that's without the SPGs. It's just the fact that they are pretty well improved medium tanks. Oh yeah, we are caning through them. Oh, no. Keep going. Screw the front. Just keep on pushing. Here we go, outskirts of Moscow. You guys attack to here. Then we can provide more assistance. Right, if you come down here. Yeah, you can assist that, that's fine. And take that position, which will allow us to have a bit more of an encircle. In fact, if you then move to here, that will give us even more. Try and get a full encirclement, because otherwise I think Moscow will be quite hard to take, because they do have level 4 land forts here. So we're going to go for a more complete encirclement, which will permit us to hit from more angles, and thus have better chances of succeeding, as they do have 11 divisions defending here. And they are well entrenched. Look at that, 400 defense against our 140 attack. Oh, it's only at night. Okay, that'll be doubled. 286 attack. Minus 52 from the terrain. And then tactic damage is reduced. Minus 40% because they're evading us. You're not going to be able to evade us very well though. We do kind of have you pinned. And there we go, landing craft. Marvellous. Why can't I get naval strategy? Oh, I need seawalls. Requires this track as well. So what does naval stratagem lead to? More transports and doctrine research. Alright, cool. You're being attacked. You assist the offensive. They have a decryption advantage. We're attacking from multiple directions. They have a fort and they have superiority. Air superiority. With both level 8 generals. Go for it, Garibaldi. Your namesake was the one who united Italy. Show you can do the same. In fact, if we manage to cut through here, which I think we're going to try and do, then they will not be able to reinforce anywhere else because their capital will be cut off. Which feels like it's so exploitable. And there we go, Moscow has fallen. Yes! Come on! 3 military factories, of which we have a whole bunch. Lovely jubbly. What are we short on? We're still very short on infantry equipment, so I might just try and spam out a bunch of those. We're actually getting a bit of a surplus of medium tanks now, which is lovely. We also need air force. But I think right now it's the infantry equipment that we need the most. So that is what we are going to prioritize. And let's buy some more steel because we are extremely short. Hi France. I've got a surplus of oil now. Probably because we're taking the Caucasus region. And a surplus of rubber. Huge surplus of chromium. And tungsten, we need more of. Okay, cool. Moscow has fallen. Go Italy. No, we're doing pretty well down here too. Just keep pushing, guys. Just keep on going. We do just want to take this. There you go, guys. You have your orders. Once Sibylle has fallen, then they get back into supply, and everyone is pushing. Oh, is that another one cut off? It is. However, you should be able to cut through there. That's fine. Okay, fantastic. Where's next? Where's the capital now? Stalingrad. In that case, I would say let's move the tanks down here and then race across. So we're going to try and cut off. So I'm going to go B, and then move down here. Off we go. Can't believe Moscow fell so easily. It feels like it really did fall quite easily. Meanwhile, we need to change your orders to actually just cut across. So we're going to delete that, and we're going to say we want this. And yellow, you don't seem to have much of an order left. We want this. And blue for a northern offensive. We want this. Okay, good. Continue. Yeah, some major pushes now. The Soviets are well and truly on the run. Oh, look at that. Completely collapsing now. Thanks to Moscow having fallen. Plus all the industry it gave us as well. We should be in position to grab all of this lovely, lovely oil. Very soon indeed. Plus all of the other resources that the Soviet Union grants. I mean, Italy suddenly is going to be humongous when that has fallen. It will mean that I need to train about 1 billion garrison forces. But I think I can manage. We could do with more manpower, but once we have the Soviet Union, we're going to have more. We might want the Prince of Terror. Effect of partisans on us, minus 25%. Yes, we're going to need that because we have a huge amount of territory to hold on to. Okay, this is really, really good. Tanks, have you arrived? You have. Marvellous. Did I give you a front? You can just have that front. Your objective is just this. Go, and don't be careful about it. Just push. Oh, they hit my subs again. No, I hit their subs. Excellent. So they must be trying to get through the Black Sea now. You know what? I think Turkey might be my next target. So that I can control the Black Sea and actually bring my forces over here to bear. Because my objective is still the same. It's the Mediterranean. I mean, yes, I'm going to have all of this as well as the Mediterranean now. But my main objective is still the Med. Yeah, Soviets have very, very nearly had enough. We're pushing them on all fronts now. In fact, the front's getting narrower. Just take this stuff, guys. Just take it. The sooner we take this, the sooner we can merge you guys into this front. Construction 4. Cool. More factories. I think we're going to get some more excavation. In fact, what year is it? 42. Yeah, we should be getting this. How long until this is done? 29 days. You know what? We'll wait 29 days. And then we'll just get a bunch of electronic stuff. Right, all of you assign to here. These guys are really dug in, unfortunately. But the Caucasus won't take long to fall. And the Soviets are so nearly out. So nearly out. Tanks are doing a lovely job of pushing over here. Have we taken Stalingrad? Yeah, a while ago. How are we doing on SPGs? We have 87. You know what, I think we're going to have a look at the template for our Silere. My thinking was remove one of those, add 2 SPGs, so we need to lose 4 more. Something like this. The reason we still have more motorized is because we need the hit points and organization. I mean, we're already losing 7 because of the amount of motorized we've removed, and 50 hit points, which is a lot, but we are boosting our soft attack by 162, which means we'll be so much stronger against infantry armies. We are actually increasing the amount of armor we have, slightly less piercing, but we'll still be very effective anti-armor as well. Yeah, I think that is totally fine. So we're actually going to gain 1,000 medium tanks. So we could start building some more medium tank divisions. Or we could start... How many SPs are short? Short 300. So what I'm thinking is, in my production queue... Just double check this. Just do that for a second. We get another line of SP Mark 1s. Oh, those weren't Mark 1s. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh yes, they were. Boost you up, then we'll reduce the amount of medium tanks we're reducing. Like so. We should still retain a bunch of efficiency, though we didn't seem to. I think we need a full line on that. And eventually we'll just remove this. But in the meantime, we can start actually training some tank divisions, which would be lovely. We'll have 3 of them on the go at once. And I think we can probably add some more infantry. Now that we're overcoming our various deficits. In fact, support equipment we have a positive. Medium tanks with positive. So I think what I'm going to do is remove you. How are we doing on artillery? Oh, we're basically there on artillery as well. So we're going to reduce you to a half. Bump you up to a full. And then aircraft. So we'll need to buy in a little bit more oil. But not for long. Alright, acceptable. Good. Meanwhile, tanks, how are you looking? You have gone all down 1 rank. But you are still seasoned. And getting more experience still. Alright, you go here, you go here, you are already attacking, that's fine. Okay, good. Come on, you must be close. You're getting there. 7 days on excavation. And then I'll get the other... Oh no, sorry, it's 15 days, I need to wait. In fact, we might just do a whole bunch of electronics. So if I were to do that... then maybe I should wait for the electronics guy, except I think he's actually one of these, isn't he? Nope. Oh, do I have it already? I have it already. We have industrial, not electronics, so we wouldn't get a bonus on that anyway. So just might as well go for it. And there's excavation 1. So I think, yeah, I'm just going to wait, and we're just going to research a whole bunch of these at once. Except there is one other thing that I am thinking of wanting is this, signal company, so that we can reinforce our armies more quickly. In fact, it's 42, so we should get some of these support companies too. And MPs. In fact, MPs are what we're going to need very soon. And then we'll just start churning out some cavalry units, simply for garrison duty. Okay, you guys are completed. Excellent. Okay, cool. And then once again, the line is a lot shorter. The tanks are really pushing. Saratov has fallen. 94% towards capitulation. Light ship effort. Cool. Convoy defense doctrine. There is no convoy defense doctrine. I'm going to assume it means this line. Unless each one has a convoy line. No. You do. There's one. I think it must be this one. That's interdiction. That's defense. That's regular combat. Oh no, that's convoy. Screw it, I don't know. Either way, it doesn't sound that amazingly useful, so we're going to go submarine effort, which will allow us to get sea walls, and then head down from there. Cool. You guys are all pushing very nicely. Tanks are still going. You're still going. You're still going. There we go. Improved computing machine, which means I can immediately go for the advanced computing machine, which means my tech will go even faster, and also for even more decryption, I think. Or atomic research, and then we can get faster research. No, I think we're going to go for the decryption. It's just too useful. Down to just 11,000 manpower. That's not good. I was expecting to get more. In fact, because we're only at war with the Soviets, I don't know if Mongolia goes out straight away because they're a puppet, or whether we actually need to take them. But once we've actually taken the Soviet Union, that is a full capitulation. We don't need garrisons. There's no one else in the war. We're not occupying the territory. We were actually taking it. Oh, yes, and France is about to fall. Well done, Germany. Well done. The fascist powers seem to be doing rather well now. Like, we've broken the stalemate in 1942. Despite the fact that the USA has entered the war already. And it's only Germany. Italy's not even in it. Although Italy's taken down the Soviets for Germany. Maybe this is how they should have done it historically. Italy just ignores Africa because they're not at war with the Allies. And then Germany can concentrate on the Allies. Teamwork without meaning to be teamwork. I was kind of hoping that this would finish in this episode. 5%, but we're already over time, so I think I'm going to have to stop it here, unfortunately. But join us for the next episode, because I'm fairly sure that is when the Soviet Union, en masse, will fall to the might of the new Roman Empire. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you have not done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well, because it really does tremendously help the channel out with the search engine snafu, whatever. If you have any tips or advice to me as well, then please do let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.